My books Honest Bonds and Honest Bonds The Fall of Tenebris are both available for purchase on Amazon, and Manga Writer has written a webcomic series called Shadows. Links to all of these can be found in the description below. Alright, D-Night guys, it's me, Sergeant Major Mario. What is up? Welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I am here with...
Hey everybody, I'm Manga Writer. Good to be back.
Yeah.
Losing my brain cells currently because finally getting started on the Death Note retrospective, which means I must do the manga, and I have made the horrid decision of going through the entire manga chapter by chapter. So the raw audio is over 7 hours long, and even through a whole day of editing, I still have 2 hours of audio that I trimmed out. So it's pain. It is pain.
So, last time we were here, we started off the journey and we discovered that this war is happening because apparently a witch is a simp for Link. This time, we're... Actually, Jack, I'm gonna let you choose. Am I gonna go to the Faron Woods and play as Linkle, or am I gonna go to the Valley of Seers?
Well, I guess, if you want to progress through the plot, you go to the Valley of Seers. However, going to the branching path means you get to play as one of the better characters in the game, so I recommend Faron Woods, because Linkle's level is really, really fun.
Plus, she's just, like, look at her, she's adorable.
It's a great character design, let's be honest.
I'm just gonna,
But then there are some people in the fandom who will be like, nah, Link's hotter.
Well, I mean, listen, if I was gay, I'd probably choose him.
Yeah.
But I'm straight, so...
Hey Zach, how's it going, fam?
Just a hi, boys. Don't worry, Zach. We won't flood. We won't talk about all Death Notes like we did during the Prime stream. So we will talk about other things. Yep, this should be good. Yeah, silver crossbow.
Fantastic.
I don't understand, like, they go through all the effort with these cutscenes, and they just don't have voice acting in them.
I mean, I don't think Zelda has the best history when it comes to voice acting, so I can see why they, decided to just keep them all mute.
But they have voice acting, like, in between the missions.
Oh, like yeah, I know that the narrator has it, which is like, yeah, she has a nice voice, but... I don't know, I feel like it just brings back the old Zelda charm that everybody's just mute.
I know, but it's like you go through all this effort with these dynamic cutscenes. Like you might as well go the extra mile with the voice acting, you know?
I suppose, but you know, Nintendo knows their audience, so I think they're just like, no more voice acting. They're like, oh, okay.
I remember like Breath of the Wild leaks were coming out. Like people were like losing their minds when one of the leakers said that like you could play as like a female and male Link. And it was like, oh my god, Link was gonna be canon. Hey, I only made that deal with Metroid Prime because I wanted to guide you. Oh, in that case, hey Jack, how about Death Note?
So I've decided to do like something I don't usually do when it comes to audio editing, and I pretty much just skipped the whole L saga and just decided to edit the audio for the Nier saga.
Okay, Linko, how did you go the wrong way? The sign was literally right there.
Linkle just has this beautiful charm of always getting things wrong. It's great. It's but yeah, I have definitely grown very bored of the Nier arc. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I think everyone.
And so,
it's just so out of place compared to the L saga.
it's like as you read through it, because I'm not sure if this is a mistake that I made or like it's just something I probably shouldn't have done to begin with, but I binge read the manga, like the entire thing, like over the course of a few days to like you know take down notes and shit. And I think that might have affected my experience with the Nier Saga, because I swear to God, the Nier Saga has so many walls of text that just like they all just start blending together after a while. And by the time you reach the end, you're just like, God, please, someone just say a simple fucking sentence.
Well, it's also the fact that like
Can you please just get to the point, Nier?
It's also the way that Nier, and you know, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong because it's been a while since I've seen the Nier arc in the manga, but I'm basing it off the anime. Like the way everyone's attitude to Nier and L are like completely different. You know, L is like, I've done all these deductions and I conclude that like there is a possibility that Light Yagami could be Kira, and it was like, that's a strong accusation, Ryuzaki, but you know, you have explained it, so. Like we'll follow your gut, even if it's a small percentage. Nier's like Yagami is Kira. Everyone, fuck, he is. Shit. What do we do?
It's more like the opposite, where it's like L is doing the only reason he comes up with like the small percentages and stuff like that. It's because he cannot accuse Light as being Kira just yet, but he like fully believes it very early on in the story. It's even confirmed by Oba himself, where. When he was asked, oh, why does L always bring up the percentage? He's like, yeah, it's because he's lying.
Oh yeah, it's
Anytime
like
he said,
it's like
yeah.
when he says like 5%, it's actually like 70% or something like that.
Oh yeah, by the time you get around to like the 30% stuff, L's just like, God, just expose yourself as being Kira already. This is really annoying.
Come on, I'm a half chub.
Yeah, and with Nier, he's like the opposite of L, where he really wants other people's opinions about Kira to be known before he makes like a conclusive decision himself. And I think it's quite interesting as I read through it. But it's the interest starts to lose me once I start reading the third time Nier talks about everything that's happened in the case for multiple pages at a time.
I like how
it's pain.
I like how Linkle's army is literally chickens.
Don't fuck with the cuckoos. Cuckoos in Zelda, they are demons.
Linkle's literally just like fighting the invasion, like, look at all the chickens.
Yeah. It's like, I always find it funny in this game where I think there's maybe 1 or 2 missions where cuckoos will show up, and like when you get around to fighting the golden cuckoo, it's harder than like most of the bosses in the game.
I will always.
It takes forever for that thing to die.
I will always love in just like Zelda lore is like, you don't just like the moment you fuck with the cuckoos, you're fucked.
He's like, kiss your ass goodbye. Or the cuckoos are gonna peck it out. I like little gags like that in franchises. It shows like, yeah, there's some nice heart to this.
I wonder what started that, and like, you know, in the mind of like Nintendo, like who decided, yeah, what if we made the chicken the biggest fucking threat in Hyrule?
Could you imagine if it was like a really funny story where one of the programmers or like one of the art directors or something, like someone with a high enough position, like pitched the idea of cuckoos being evil because he had a very bad experience like on a farm when he was a kid.
I mean, that's how we got chain chomps.
Yeah, because he hasn't like gone to therapy or anything like that. He lets his outlet be known through the Zelda franchise, and no one questions it.
Where are we gonna go?
Steve, why do you want the chickens to be evil? Like, you don't understand. I've seen them. I've been in the fields. I've seen their beady eyes. There's no soul behind them.
I eat chicken out of spite.
I don't even like it. I'm a vegetarian.
You know, I do, chickens are evil. Hey, Mistletoe, how's it going?
Hey, Mistletoe, how you doing, fam? And yes, chickens are indeed evil. Never piss one off. They get very, very violent very quickly.
But damn, are they delicious.
They run at you with the confidence of, like, an animal that can actually hurt you, even though it's, like, a fraction of your size.
Okay, where the hell am I going? But nothing's appearing in the mission list.
You are supposed to go to the keep on the right. Yeah, the direction you're going, right. Keep going there, yeah.
No, like, normally they would, like...
The strategy of this game is basically capture as many keeps as you physically can until the game allows you to go somewhere else. It's a very simple strategy.
Big Bo!
Big Bo, fuck you!
As like, you know, just go back to Death Note slightly. It's funny you're going through all these efforts, bitching about the video when you're going to be dealing with much worse when it comes to when you eventually get to the Inuyasha one.
Oh yeah, that'll be like a project that I will be working on for at least like 6 months or something, like 6 months straight. But that'll be a problem when we get there. But yeah, for now, it's like I think like my biggest worry right now when it comes to the Death Note video is that because it's so long, I fear I have like started repeating myself a lot through the chapters.
Yeah.
Which I think might be a bit concerning. Because I definitely noticed as like I was going through the Nier Saga, I was making a lot of points that sounded very similar to each other, so I was like, oh fuck, I might have to cut like a lot of this out. But who knows, we shall wait until, you know, I start getting into the editing process and I'll be like, oh, might as well redo the entire script.
I suppose.
Change my approach. Take another 3 fucking months to do.
I'm looking up ways to play Metroid Prime 2 and 3, and I very much now regret selling my Wii U because I didn't know the trilogy being at the eShop at the time. Oh yeah, it was on there. It was like dirt cheap, which pissed off a lot of people, actually.
What is that?
Because the original like Prime trilogy that came on the Wii, it was like physical, but it was like very limited quantities. And because of that, you know, they cost like fucking hundreds and thousands.
Oh Jesus.
But then Nintendo just randomly started putting Wii games to the Wii U. And one of them was the Prime Trilogy, which was sold for like 20 quid on the eShop. So collectors were just there like, for fuck's sake, you ruined our collections!
Fucking bastards.
Oh,
I've been scalping people. What the fuck?
I always love it. I always remember when like the Xenoblade Collect like definitive edition was announced for the Switch, and just like someone tweeted saying like, you hear that sound? That's the sound of the value of all your Wii ports going down exponentially.
Scalper's worst nightmare, a port to a newer console.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's so close.
It says get to the North Square, but there's no way to get up there.
No, there's an entrance now. If you keep going up to the top right.
Yeah, but the problem is that those doors are sealed off as well. See?
That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it?
I could try blowing it up.
No, not that shit, not that keep. Go down and go left. Oh, there's a ledge there. That's a problem.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you gotta get to that keep over there.
Yeah, I see it, jackass. I'm well aware.
Now you gotta take the long route away. It's fine. You figure it out. It's grand. Go, go, go!
This just like was an excuse to get her steps in.
Yeah. That's why she's so skinny. She's just very fit.
Well, and also because, you know, she's a female made by a Japanese company.
Yeah, because Japan is based. Japan knows what they want.
He said it, not me. Don't cancel me, chat. You can cancel him all you want.
Cancel for having good taste.
No, but don't you understand? Having taste means you're automatically fatphobic.
It's not my fault that life is as well, sorry.
Dude!
That's a joke, Frank. That's a joke. In case you don't know Frank, he's my FBI agent. He's been watching me for years now. He's been keeping me in check.
Yeah, it's weird that that FBI agent is tracking an Irishman's computer.
Yeah. He's probably trying to check to see if, like, you know, we're gonna have another uprising. It's like, dude, we've kind of moved on from that now.
Oh, there was a gatekeeper.
Ah, fuck him up.
I thought the gatekeeper would
prove to them why gatekeeping's bad.
Oh, Gold Skulltula. I do not care. Oh my god!
I forget what you get out of the Gold Skull chest. I think you get concept art.
I think you get like extra weapons and shit.
Oh right. Yeah.
I'm not exactly in any rush to just go out of my way to get the shit, you know.
It's like, those will only be useful to you once you start doing adventure mode, and that has like an extra, I want to say like 200 hours of content for you to go through. Which is, completely optional, I will say that much. See, like, this is the thing with Hyrule Warriors, I know that it can get, like, very repetitive at times, where, in, like, the way, like, its mission format is always laid out in the game, but Hyrule Warriors, to me, is like Fairy Tail, where I know what to expect, a lot of it's very samey, but god, I love it, so I don't care.
Hey, be my stuff.
Nothing gives me more joy than just like slaying down walls of enemies with like no effort at all. I'm like, yes, I feel fucking invincible.
They did, you know, it's funny you talk about Fairy Tail, given that Fairy Tail 2 was announced during the Direct, and it looks like they took a vastly different approach than what Fairy Tail 1 was initially. Because the first...
What was Fairy Tail 1 again?
The Fairy Tail 1 was a basic turn-based RPG.
Right, so what are they doing with the second game?
It looks like, based on what I saw in the Direct, it looks like they took an approach to Xenoblade. Where...
Interesting.
Or, at the very least, it's like action RPG instead of turn-based, but it already looks far more impressive and, you know, actually want to play it, unlike with fucking, the first Fairy Tail, which was just so fucking dull.
Yeah, I feel like a Xenoblade-style Fairy Tail game is actually genius.
Well, I mean, I've played Xenoblade. I do not like the gameplay.
Ah, just not for you.
It's like, you know me, I want control in my games. So when I'm playing this game and the characters are attacking automatically, I'm not exactly having fun.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good mechanic, at least in my opinion, anyway.
It's like they attack automatically, and all you do is just move the characters around, occasionally selecting a special like attack to do on the occasion when you have the MP for it. And I'm just like, why can't I just press a button to just attack? Like, literally, if I could just press the button to do the normal attack, I'd be having fun. But it's literally because I'm not doing that, I'm not having fun.
Fair enough.
And I remember I was talking to my friend about it, because she's like a huge Xenoblade fan. And she said, oh, well, maybe you're like 2 better. Because, you know, they do some, you know, they tweak the gameplay side. And like,
they allow you to press the attack button.
No, actually, it's worse.
Oh, great.
Like, genuinely.
Oh, dear.
Like, before, Shulk is like you move Shulk around as he attacks. In Xenoblade 2, nah. You can only attack when you stand still.
Well, that's lame.
But the special moves are on a face button, so you're not navigating with the D-pad. I'm like, nah, this is worse. Also, the voice acting is terrible.
That's just, I feel like bad voice acting is just a thing to expect from, like, Japanese-style games, I'll be honest. Rarely a lot of the voice acting's good.
You say that, but, like, you know, like, when they have the right cast, like, you know, when you have, like, the Funimation cast and stuff like that, they do a good job. But because Xenoblade almost never released in the US, they brought in, like, a British studio to voice the characters. And, you know, I'm not complaining as someone who's British, but they really just, like...
They didn't bring their best.
No, they didn't. I mean, to be fair, it was better in 1 than it was in 2. 2 was really bad. There's actually one moment where Rex dies, he realizes he's dead, his character is running around panicking, and all his voice actor is like, oh, I can't believe it, I actually did die, didn't I? Like, he spoke in almost that exact same tone. I wish I was paraphrasing.
Yeah, you might want to save your base. If you don't let that thing survive, you might lose the mission.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that, fuck.
You gotta be careful. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors is like deceitfully clever at that, where it's like, oh, if you don't pay attention to the keeps you're supposed to be guarding, then yeah, you could very easily fail.
Oh shit.
Murder.
Get
out of my base!
Get him out!
Leave, fools!
It's someone saying massacre?
You just went up from like 1,700 to like 2,000 kills.
Yeah. Like, they have a huge body count to their names.
Yeah, the dark forces, they got a lot of people to spare.
But it's okay, they're evil. Holy shit, there's a lot of
Yeah,
people
it
here.
is. So many people the dramatic camera angle didn't even activate.
I want a Warhammer version of Hyrule Warriors / Fairy Tail. I want a fucking Mario Warriors.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Like, just the mental image of Mario going through the hordes of Goombas
Oh yeah.
is just, like, that's cool. I want it.
You can even play as Bowser in like some missions, like how you play as Ganondorf in this game.
God,
That'd be so cool.
Bowser slaughtering so many toads.
You slaughter Gorons as fucking Ganondorf, you can get away with it.
I'm just imagining Bowser going through all the hordes. He's like,
That'd be the part of the game where everyone just like turns down their volume to avoid themselves like fucking dying.
no, the game turns down
Mr. Pan's like, oh, it's fine, we're not gonna change his voice, it's grand.
The game's volume goes down automatically, and everyone's like, huh, I wonder why. Here's the toads.
It was magic.
Oh, that's why.
Fuck him up.
Jesus Christ! Link will prepare the nuke.
This is the beautiful thing about Hyrule Warriors. If it's not advanced weaponry and stuff, it's just bombs. Just pure terrorism.
God, imagine if they had fucking Morshu in this. his attack, his like special attack is just lamp oil, rope, and bombs. While
You have to sacrifice rupees in order to get like the bigger bombs.
He only attacks poor people.
Yeah.
Fight me when you're a little richer.
That's his like line whenever he like activates the special attack. Come
Yeah, like-
back when you're richer.
like as he's attacking, you just hear Fuck the North Square. It's not my home base. I don't need it.
You do need it, I think, if you want to beat this mission.
I don't think I do. And fuck the cuckoo. It's a side mission. I don't need to do it.
Don't go against the game, Tommy.
Fuck him!
Bless Linkle for making crossbows look like a cool weapon to use and totally not fucking useless actually.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, she has quick reload skills.
She might as well just be using like fucking guns. Like just straight up pistols.
Nintendo adding in Linkle, like, see? Link's crossbow training wasn't a bad purchase.
We trained you well. It's like, but I'm just pressing a button. We trained you well.
Did you ever play Link's crossbow training?
I have not, no. It's one of those games that like I probably wanted to play just to see what it's like, but never got around to it.
I mean,
I never got around to the Zelda franchise period, so.
but you played Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, it's look, I got the game solely because I thought the box art looked cool. It's literally one of those things. I'm like, damn, this game looks really fun. And I played it. I was like, damn, this game's really fucking fun.
And they say never judge a book by its cover.
Then me and a friend started playing, and we're like, damn, this game's even more fun with friends.
Oh yeah, it does have multiplayer, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it has like 2-player multiplayer. It's, oh my god, it makes the game so much easier and so much more fun. Nothing's better than when you're in a tight corner. It's like, you take this base, I take this one. You start like strategizing as you go. It's great.
I remember the way they did multiplayer in the Wii U version. It was like you know, one player looked at the screen and the other one looked at the gamepad.
Yeah, player 1 got the gamepad while player 2 got the TV, which I would argue is a bit unfair, but it's fine.
How would you argue that?
It's more just like a joke where it's like, look at that. It's like, come on, friend, I'm gonna show you the games of Hyrule Warriors. You get the TV, I get the gamepad. What the fuck? Hey. But in a definitive edition, they do the whole just like split screen stuff. which is a-okay. That's fine.
Yeah, but split screen kind of like reduces your visibility.
I kind of miss screens. Yeah, because we're totally like fucking just playing on holograms nowadays.
Hey,
I miss
Honest
split
Bonds was
screen.
right.
I miss split screen. It's there's a charm to it that I feel like should come back in some form.
I mean, it's not exactly gone away.
I know, but it's like, bring it back more. You know, bring back the local multiplayer.
I mean, fuck, we were doing split screen when we played Mario Party together.
That is true, yeah.
We gotta do that again in January, by the way. Like, we just gotta.
Oh yeah. Be fun times. I just find it funny that in Hyrule Warriors, it's like they keep you in the level for an extra like 1 to 2 minutes,
Yes!
and you're just running around. You can't do shit.
So what do I do? I can't attack.
Yeah. Back in heat.
You did it.
Now, let's see what the people think of my edition. Rule 34. What's that? Oh no. Bruh. Really?
I love that one quirk that a character has, just the one little running joke. That's a very pretty art style.
It is.
Very reminiscent of Wind Waker.
Nintendo do a great job at just like...
Grandmother's compass is like Jack Sparrow's compass.
Why is the rum gone?
Why is my things gone?
Link's crossbow training is basically Twilight Princess as an on-rail shooter. Wait, but it's not. You're not retelling Twilight Princess though. Like you are just like you're going through Twilight Princess aesthetics because that was the most convenient assets Nintendo had to reuse at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Why they felt the need to use Twilight Princess for a crossbow game, I don't know. You know, it's not like they had a franchise that you shot things with, i.e. Metroid. That they could have easily done a fucking
Nintendo in the 2000s bringing back like one of their like more like rare IPs. They would never.
You say that, but Other M came out in 2011. I mean, yeah, it was Other M, but you know.
You ruined my joke.
Yeah, fuck you.
Your joke don't make sense.
Dude, I've had to correct your corrections in fucking part 3. I'll ruin things as much as I want.
I want this book for adults. Gives adult scenes. Nah, it's too violent.
Hey, I never.
That was like the original intention, and then I like convinced you where it's like, okay, this might be for young adults then, like older young adults.
Well, I said young adults. You were the one who convinced me to change the age rating from on Amazon to 10 to 16.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I love it when there's like materials collected, you know, just it's like monster teeth, you know, to kill the monster. Oh, I'll take your dentures.
Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna use it. They're dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Very, very dead.
Link's 12777. Yeah, I'll do. Dude, you should play as Tingle. He's actually best character. Well, I can't change the characters. You know, I'm aware that he's like, oh no, he's not even here.
No, he's not playable now. You have to unlock him in adventure mode.
Well, I'm doing the story mode here.
Oh yeah, Definitive Edition does a whole thing where it's like, oh, you have to, you can have the opportunity to play like as all the characters and stuff. So I was like, huh, that's cool.
They could have done Metroid. Boy, they did Metroid Prime 3, which came out the same year. Oh, did that come out the same year, did it? Right.
Ah. So they were busy. What do you think of Lana in Hyrule Warriors? What do you think of her character?
I mean, her design's nice.
Oh, it's very nice. We all collectively agree on that. So you want about Hyrule Warriors is fucking lackluster storytelling, but my god, is the art style so fucking pretty.
I do love how you can definitely tell with Hyrule Warriors that it wasn't made by Nintendo, because you look at characters like Lana who don't exactly match the art style made by Nintendo.
you'd see this kind of character design more like a Xenoblade game or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not Xenoblade, but like something along like those lines of games, like an East game or something.
Definitely not East. Have you played the Breath of the Wild version of Hyrule Warriors? I've not played Age of Calamity. I've seen bits of it.
Oh, I have. It's so fun.
Does it have time travel?
I think it does, but I didn't get that far into the game because it was Henry who allowed me to play like his copy of it. But yeah, I fucking loved it. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, that was when he came down, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. 2 years ago now, which is mental to think about.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've gotten this far. I love this track.
Dude, it's so good.
This is one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Yeah. Ah, look at that beautiful group of goblins. Murder. They call me the magician because I can make entire fleets of people disappear.
And it looks like Lana's just killing them all with paper cuts.
I know, right? I don't know about you, but whenever I was playing this game, I just made Link.
I like to give the characters a go first, you know?
I just fully mastered Link, where I was like, nope, he's my boy now.
My boy!
No more. You can play as the other characters, don't care. If Link is an option, then I choose fucking Ganondorf or something. Because Ganondorf is such a fucking heavy hitter in this game, it's so fun.
I do sometimes have that mentality where it's just like even when it came to like the East games, like, you know, East 8, I fucking love East 8, right? You know, I'll play that shit till like the end of time, but I don't like playing as Laxia or Sahad, but they're better than the other characters I play as in the game. Like, Ado is the best way to play East 8, but you need Pierce and Smash, and, you know, Hummel is so delayed with his shots that Laxia is the better option of the two, and Rakota, you know, she's, like, her combo potential is not good.
Yeah. Oh, beware of these guys, they're very annoying.
I think
he used bombs.
I think he's bomb. Yeah, so he used bombs to kill him. Because let's say kill him in Ocarina.
And best thing to do in this game is dodge, dodge, and then dodge again.
Thanks, Piccolo.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, go on.
You must be so proud.
Yeah, but I mean, you can dodge better. They call her the magician because she can make my lust disappear. Alright then.
Moving on.
Just gotta move on from that.
Pull that one up the grid. Yeah, put it under the bridge. Let's see. Oh, Volga's here. Get him, Volga.
Yeah, that's a good defense. Let's see what my bombs say. Ow!
This is why you dodge. The assault troops appeared.
I always love it when just enemies spawn out of thin air. It's like, oh fuck!
It's like, the chosen ones come to die.
I think I said it before. I think I said it in like the Metroid thing, but I would just love if just like a game acknowledges how powerful the character is sometimes. You know, just like you beat the shit up out of like, you know, the most strongest enemy in that area, and those tiny grunts just run away. I think Halo does that, but just like,
I'll do that.
Yeah, like the small grunts start running away from Master Chief as you progress in the story. I think you should attack every once in a while to mix up the dodging.
You don't understand, Gary. Dodging is the part of the combat.
Sexiest character in Hyrule Warriors? Not a question I thought would be asked, I'll be honest.
Impa myself, I go with Impa.
You do love your buff women, don't you?
Give her a giant sword and oh boy.
Oh, speaking of, there she is.
I don't know whose decision it was to give Impa like basically a fucking Buster sword, but give them a fucking raise. peak character design. And I just like also love just the way she uses it as well, because it's so obvious that she can't use it properly because it's way too heavy. So she has to like move her body around so that like it's all just momentum with the sword. It's so cool. Love little details like that.
Yeah, have you ever like played a game or saw like a show that had like a character design, and you know you think like, wow, really, like, okay, I'm not sure, I'm not like, why'd you bring this character in? But then a few episodes in, you're like, I wish nothing but the best for this person, and if they kill them off, I will riot.
In terms of character design, I'll have to think about that one. I'll get back to you on that when I have an answer. What about you? What's your answer to that question?
Well, in terms of it's hard to think in terms of like design specifically, but like based on character in themselves. Honestly, I would say Tardno.
That's fair.
Cause like
the main character.
What? No. What? Because
he ain't gonna die. Like
no. But I mean,
when they do, it's like yeah, no one's gonna fucking recall me anymore.
I mean, like, you know, the main character is about Komi, but like when I first saw Tardno, I'm like, okay, I'm not like, all right, I guess he's just there to help bring the plot forward because you know this, you know, Komi can't talk and all. But then just like as the story progresses, like, oh my god, he is the Chadano, and I wish nothing but the best for him.
Oh, okay. So with that logic, I have my one. Mine's Deku from My Hero Academia.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, my god, I wish nothing but the best for that little character. Little man deserves the world. He's trying so hard. He's doing so much. He has so much responsibility, and he's still a wee little kid. It's very nice.
Ooh, now here's an interesting question for you, and chat if join in if you want as well. A character so overrated that you really
Bakugo.
don't get why anyone actually likes
Bakugo.
them. Really?
Fuck Bakugo. He's a piece of shit. Dude, do you know like when you have a story that's like so close to being perfect, but it has that one thing that just really holds it back?
Yamai and Komi.
Yeah. Fucking Bakugo is pretty much my Yamai in fucking My Hero Academia.
Really?
I understand the point of Bakugo, you know, he's a bully who gets better, right? But he is such an insufferable little cunt in My Hero. He never gets fucking, like... He's, like, so consistently mean. And the problem with that is that him getting humbled doesn't, like, make up for it. If anything, it makes him worse.
Wait.
I don't know, he gets away with being an asshole too quickly, and what's worse is that Deku treats him, like, way better than he should, because Deku's just a very nice person in general, and he has a whole thing where he looked up to Bakugo when they were kids, and all that kind of stuff, so, like, that underlying respect was always there with him and Bakugo, but Bakugo fucking hates Deku's guts. Like, Deku could breathe wrong, and it would ruin Bakugo's, like, month, right? He's that spiteful of a fucking character. And he's just consistently annoying. I'm like, Bakugo, just grow the fuck up, please. You're so annoying.
Is it ever explained why he hates Deku?
He hates Deku basically because he was the only person that I think like he was the first person who ever like humbled him. Whenever like because like when Bakugo was a kid, he was given like an extremely good quirk. Which is like what they call superpowers in this world, right?
Right.
So, and kids get their like quirks when they're like 4 years old and shit. So Bakugo got his, and his is like all about like using his own sweat to create explosions and stuff. You know, a very powerful quirk. Everybody basically worshipped the ground under his feet, and Deku was the same. And because Deku didn't like get any powers and shit, because you know, just bad luck of the draw, Bakugo like bullied him immensely for that. Like, he even told him, like, as a teenager, it's like, oh, why don't you jump off a cliff? You might, like, when you kill yourself and you come back to a better life, you might actually have a quirk, you know?
That's Japan.
Bastard of a character. Yeah, because teenagers are demons, right? And, when he was a kid, Bakugo got himself into trouble, and Deku was the person who came in and, like, tried to save him and shit. And Bakugo just fucking hated that. Because, like, I'm a god. Why the fuck are you treating me like an equal? This isn't fair. and he just kept that spite with him all throughout like his teenage years and shit. And so when Deku starts having like quirks and shit, like when he starts showing that he has powers, Bakugo thought that this entire time Deku was lying to him and fucking with him, like ever since that they were kids. And what's very annoying is that he figures out that it's all bullshit. He actually finds out that Deku was given a quirk, and he still goes, "Fuck you, Deku, you're a piece of shit." I hate him. I fucking hate Bakugo. Like, people who are fans of him are just going like, nah, just give him a chance, he gets more developments like earlier on. And I'm just like, look, there's some scenes where I sort of get why he's such a cunt. Like, his mother is like an absolute fucking piece of shit. Like the way she treats Bakugo is like, oh, so this is where like the abusive shit came from, right?
Yeah.
But it's not enough. I'm sorry. Fuck Bakugo. He's a piece of shit. I was like, what? I was like, I have this sort of thing where if I hear a lot of fan discourse about like a certain character, I'm like, surely it's not that bad. Like when I go and watch the show, there have been more times than one where I'm like, oh no, this character is actually that bad. If anything, it's fucking worse than I imagined. And Bakugo's an example. Fuck him. Piece of shit. He better get the fucking daylight kicked out of him in the new saga, I swear to God.
Zach, I agree with you. Gino is overrated. Fuck Gino.
Oh yeah, Gino. He's from Mario RPG, right?
I played Mario RPG. I do not get the hype for him at all. Like, yeah.
People just like the Pinocchio man.
Look, he looks cool. Sure. But, like, everyone's saying, like, oh my god, he's the best character ever. It's like, is he though?
I just don't see it.
I didn't see it at all. And I played through the entirety of RPG through the remake. I had fun. Like, but, you know, it's just like, this is the guy, huh? This is the guy that everyone wants to Smash Brothers. Couldn't have picked anyone else. I'd rather Mallow the fucking Gino.
Yeah. I guess like another character where that just like ruins it, like a 10 out of 10 thing for me. Like you said, Yamai as well. I do not like Yamai whatsoever.
That was
she is just. I think we've discussed this before in like maybe another live stream, but I'll say it again. Komi, most of the time when I'm reading this manga, it's usually like a consistent like 8 out of 10. You know. I enjoy the cutesiness, I enjoy the character moments, there's a lot of like humanity and so many fucking characters that all for somehow don't feel like they're blending together at all. You know, the writer's very good at that.
Yeah, very good.
But Yamai can turn an 8 out of 10 chapter to like a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
3 out of 10 at worst. She is awful. She consistently ruins so many chapters, and I think she's only good in maybe like 2 of them.
If that.
And that's that's me being very generous. So like, yeah, fuck Yamai, piece of shit.
I remember, because you would give me like a play-by-play on like which chapters you were up to date with, and like when you got to Yamai, I didn't even attempt to defend her. It's like, yeah, she's there.
Because like, there were some things where like I had some points when it came to Komi, and Tommy would go like, "No, just wait, it gets better."
Yeah.
Like, okay. But when it came to Amaya, it's like, "Yeah, she doesn't get better." Sorry. just his only advice to me is like, "Yeah, just push through with it. It'll be over soon."
For those who don't know why Yamai is bad, she is yandere. She is just like the textbook definition of yandere character.
She's like this generation's like Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki.
Right.
Which is another show that I haven't seen in like since I was like 14. Yeah, yanderes are shit. I don't like them. They're awful.
Sir, I don't like them.
No, very, very bad. I think you gotta capture that last keep at the bottom left, and then you can start heading up to the
Well, no, because the top
one's
flashing, saying like go there, because I escorted the engineer to lower down the bridge.
Go, go, go! So he was just sitting there like twiddling her thumbs, like, what the fuck's taking him so long?
This track's really fucking awesome.
It's so nice.
Why can't Nintendo just release their fucking tracks for people to purchase?
Because Nintendo.
Like, they released the Xenoblade tracks!
They are the most progressively regressive company in the history of fucking video game companies.
Who's over there? Impa's there, but I can't tell her to stay there.
Bastard!
What's next in the mission list? Cut down the vine wall to go to the summit. Well, I can't cut it because my sword.
You will need yeah, you'll need boomerangs to get rid of that shit.
Amy Rose is another answer for me, mainly a characterization in the 2000s. Well, you can't have a character as your answer and say like only in this time period, because if they improve, then that means that, you know, your answer is a moot point.
Yeah. I feel like 2000s Amy gets like way too much flack.
Well, she was
I've kind of grown to like her as the years go on.
She was just too one-dimensional back then. She was just Sonic simp. I mean, just like got a characterization in X.
Yeah, true. Loved the whole episode where she's like, "Oh, I understand Sonic stuff now, so who knows? I might be able to see him in a new light now." The moment Sonic pops up, yeah, that character development's just gone.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Oh.
I do like though. It's like there's been a sort of fan discussion like within the fan base where they recontextualize Sonic and Amy's whole dynamic to be like, oh, they know it's just an act. They just do it because that's the way they show, like, I guess, like, their affection towards each other, like, their friendship towards each other. And when you see it like that, it's like, oh, that's kind of nice, actually. I wish that was true.
I wish that was true.
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I just need to, like, you know, play those games again and, you know, with a fine comb and shit. But, you know, I think that whole dynamic is quite cute, you know.
No, I don't
hey,
like
some
2000s
people...
Amy. I just found her annoying. Right.
But it's just like a whole thing where I think it was Ian Flynn who said that, like, oh yeah, the whole thing with Amy trying to go after Sonic is just a thing that's not gonna happen in the games anymore, like at least like in the English games, because he's one of those people that was like, I just didn't like how there was no finality to anything, so he just put his foot down and was like, yeah, they're just not gonna die. And it's like, oh, come on, man.
Well, I mean, it's also Sega's rules,
some fun.
isn't it?
See, this is what really gets me about fucking Ian Flynn and shit, is that every so often he will say that, oh, I wanted to do this thing, but Sega wouldn't allow me. But then you see the Sega mandate, it's like, okay, Sonic's not allowed to do X, Y, and Z. But then you see some forms of Sonic content where they are blatantly breaking their own mandate, so it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why are the rules so inconsistent? Makes no sense.
Damn, what the hell did I do?
You hit him with a buck force field.
Whoa! Jesus!
Dynaflows is like, hello!
What's going on, bitch?
How's it going?
If the roles were reversed with Sonic and Amy, the fan base would riot. Well, that's just modern day council culture, really.
Spike's family.
Speaking of, Yuri! A character that
yeah,
just...
that's another one. That's the one character that ruins a 10 out of 10. Fuck Yuri. Piece of shit.
He's too creepy, dude. Like, I know Japan loves their incest jokes, but oh my god, Yuri takes it too fucking far.
Please just tone it down.
It was
stop.
It was one of my favorite moments because you and I we watch Spy Family together, and just like normally when Jack and I watch a show, we average about 2 to 3 episodes a night. Maybe 4 if it's really good.
I think one time we watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think we watched like 6 or 8 episodes in one day.
You were so invested.
Oh yeah, it was really fucking good shit because Joey was around. He was great.
But I just remember, you know, we was there. I was like, yeah, there's looks like there's like one more episode of Spy Family, and then we're up to date before the next episode comes out. Do you want to watch it? And you were like, fine, fuck it, why not? Episode starts. There are footsteps. You know, we see these 3 sets of feet walk through a hallway. We see Yuri's face. Jack goes, no, going to bed now. We're not watching this.
I just went, you know what, I'm done for tonight. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm good. No thanks. This will ruin my fucking mood. Like, usually I will say that as a joke whenever we're watching shows, but with Spy Family, I meant it. I was not gonna watch that fucking episode.
It sucks because the show is great. It's just he's just a massive pain in the ass.
And it's like, granted, that one episode has like the one good Yuri joke that like genuinely got a laugh out of me, but just can't deal with him. I'm sorry, I just can't.
He's worse in the
Sucks.
manga. Like genuinely, like I'd argue that he's worse in the manga. I'm more willing to side. Oh, sorry. Could you read Zach's comment?
He says, I'm more willing to side with Ian Flynn, to be honest. Sega's a multi-dollar company. Compared to Ian Flynn, who is one guy doing his job, I think that alone should indicate who I'd side with more.
Counter argument. Ian Flynn was like the lead writer for Sonic Frontiers, and he's the one that said Chaos Emeralds are aliens.
Yeah, he was also, well, he's also the one that, like, he's now, like, the lore master of the thing.
That's a stupid
yeah, that's kind of a
title, I'm sorry.
Yes, fucking, only a company like Sega would do this shit. Yeah, he kind of has, like, a responsibility, you know, keep things consistent, and I'm sorry, but when, like, your lead writer is going, like, yeah, I just don't want to do anything with Blaze's world because I can't think of any ideas, so I'm just gonna make it an alternate dimension, it's like, oh, piss off, dude.
But it's
oh,
like,
sorry, he decanonized fucking Blaze's world to be like a different dimension. Is now just like I think it's like a different planet or a kingdom. Even so, that's kind of lame.
remember, Sonic Prime takes place after Sonic Advance 3.
Why do you say it's canon and then say it's not canon at the same time?
Just the
Please pick a fucking lane, please.
The immediate backpedal from it's like, oh, it didn't say it takes place directly after. Just say it takes place after. Like, what's the definition of after then?
God.
Counter argument. Ian Flynn only wrote the English dialogue, not the entire script. But he's the lore master, so they had to check in with him first.
Respect the changes then. No, sorry, respect the original script then. I don't like this whole thing where English writers will take Japanese media and then add their own shit to it. It's like, stop. That's not your fucking job.
Well, cause that was also the thing with like Sonic Forces, wasn't it? The whole like people believing that like Sonic was dead and that he was being tortured for months. That was only an English thing. That wasn't in the Japanese version.
Oh,
like,
was it not?
No, in the Japanese version, it was like, oh yeah, Sonic has been kidnapped by Eggman. Oh, there he is. We found him. But the whole thing about him being tortured, that was just in the English version. That wasn't in the original. So what the fuck happened there?
Someone wants to add more drama into this game, and it's like, you really shouldn't have.
But yeah, you know, Sonic's been tortured for months. Meanwhile, Sonic in his cell looking completely fine.
Ian was also the person that said everything in the Sonic games happened in 7 months, yeah.
He did say that! I forgot about that!
Yeah. Me, Tommy, and Henry had a whole fucking, like, I think we had at least a fucking 2-hour conversation.
We did!
Like, just like, diving into, like, oh, is this actually true? And we used the games as reference. Oh, it was so good.
We had to use the games as reference, because we had to look into, like, if that happened. And, like we concluded that it wasn't, because we had to factor in, like, some days. And Unleashed was, like, the big one. It was like, okay, what time frame are we giving Unleashed here?
I think we gave it like, what was it, like 2 weeks maybe?
2 weeks, yeah, because with the amount of canon nighttime stages and the fact that Sonic had to have fucking slept.
Yeah. Just give me a brief second. I'm just gonna quickly mute my mic.
Alright. Ah, finally, you guys fucking arrived. I was getting bored.
Hello, gorgeous.
The fact they had the camera right on the chest, they knew.
Come on, they know their audience. Let them do it.
How to tell a game is made in Japan. Look at the camera angles.
It's like, yeah, Zach, I do understand, like, Ian Flynn said that mainly as a joke, that the whole Sonic games take place within 7 months. It's
But
like...
when he's
it's a
the
funny
lore
thing to think
master...
about. It's a funny thing to think about.
And plus, you know what Sonic fans are like.
Yeah.
Mind you, Nintendo isn't
We're
better.
no better as Sonic fans, mind you, but...
Nintendo isn't better with every version of Mario is the same Mario.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, that was just bollocks.
I know that they're trying to do the whole thing. It's like, look, we made a massive mistake doing the whole Zelda timeline bullshit, so we're just gonna stop that with Mario. And it's like, you just made a decision that's even worse.
Well, yeah, but Mario has spin-offs. You know, like, those are definitely spin-offs to begin with. Zelda didn't really have spin-offs. People were just confused about what is and isn't canon. Like, that was the only problem.
I have some Chinese duck, and I'm gonna eat those with some pancakes.
Ooh.
Very nice and fancy. I remember having those while I was in Cornwall.
Yeah, we did have Chinese.
Mm-hmm. That local Chinese was great, to be honest.
It was good. I go there quite often.
Mm-hmm. B-Meister, keep your horniness to yourself, please.
No horny on main.
This is a Christian channel.
Is it though?
When I'm around, yes. Zach says, look, I'm not saying you have to like Ian Flynn. There's reasons to not like his writing. My problem is when people try to make him look like the bad guy for simply existing. That's fair enough, yeah. I agree with that. I mainly just criticize his writing, so...
I get it. I'm just saying he's shit.
Saying his writing is shit. I don't think he's a bad person for getting shit wrong.
I've not read the comics. Mainly because, and this is gonna sound weird, it's hard for me to get into comics, even though I read manga. Like webcomics, I can read no problem, but like like regular paper comics like Marvel and stuff and IDW, I just can't get into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know
Whenever
what
the
it
bitch is green, throw the boomerang. You can't attack him while he's metal. He's
Yeah,
invincible.
like you said, throw the boomerang while I was mid-attack. I didn't mean to do that.
No!
And I'm sending Sheik up to the top keep because there's a treasure chest right there.
Ah, yes.
Sonic Rush Adventure is in Blaze's dimension, and you could do something with that, Ian.
You just don't. He's like, fucking Rush Adventure. Which is sad, because Rush Adventure is like, I think was like the one that cemented my love for Sonic. Really, really good game.
I never played it. I only played Rush 1.
Oh, it's so fun. I love it. And I hope to God that's not just nostalgia talking for me. Like, I hope to go back to it one day and say like, yeah, this game's really good.
Oh, you can always play it again and find out.
Defeat the boss!
I like
Fuck him up!
I like how he just didn't respond to that.
What was that, sir?
I said you can always play it again and find out, and you said nothing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. My bad. Sorry.
Just like, yeah, I could, smartass. Not gonna acknowledge that though.
Counter argument ignores you.
Counter argument L plus ratio.
Cope seed mold. I'll turn down my microphone sensitivity so you don't hear like the clink of a plate.
I don't get mouth noises.
Welcome. To the ASMR part of the channel.
I love Hyrule. It's a good game. Oh, it's stuck so good. Oh,
It's retreated!
Galak!
Bastard escaped!
The children! They've escaped!
Wait, what's that from?
Tomska. He's like, I'm gonna voice your original characters.
Oh, right. Content.
That was
Got it.
that was the reference, Frank. Don't fucking put me on a watch list, please.
I wonder if they are gonna bring, like, I wonder if now that Elliot's back, if they are gonna bring back content.
I thought for a split second you're gonna say, yeah, I wonder if Frank is gonna put you on a watch list.
Oh, that'd be some shit if they did that. That'd be really funny. Alright, so I'll start sending the characters to the stalks.
Remember when people collectively agreed Sonic Adventure was ass? Yeah, for like a week.
Yeah. And now they're back to saying it's like the greatest of all time. It's not. It's just not.
It's like I enjoy breaking it. You know, that's fun. Most of the gameplay is alright. But I definitely played better.
You ever like seen those stupid arguments people make in like defense or against something, and you're just there like, do you just not understand what you're saying right now?
Could you give an example?
So
Just use the boomerang, you'll kill it.
I've seen people. Well, I just killed it, so fuck you. I've seen people like make this sort of arguments in defense of adventure, but a proper example that I could better like list off. Someone was talking about Pot of Greed in Yu-Gi-Oh! About like if it could ever see a return, and someone made an argument saying like, no, it wasn't that good to begin with in the first place. Everyone just used it in their decks.
If it wasn't a good card, why did everyone use it?
Yeah, just like,
What the
bruh.
fuck does that mean?
It's like, really? No, it wasn't a good card. Everyone just used it. Think about that. Why did everyone use it?
Repeat what you just said, but slowly.
The Flat Earth Society has millions of members all across the globe. I love that fucking post.
Oh my god. Oh, how convenient.
Wait, what? Oh,
You're
oh,
not
I was
gonna
behind
kill the
me.
boss. Where are you going?
I don't know, I keep...
What are you doing?
Shut up!
He's behind you.
Where's Sheik? Let's get Sheik over here. I do like the command system, but like my biggest like issue with it is that the moment you command your allies to do something, they get a bit stupid after. It's like, okay, I'm in the keep. What do I do now?
That's just typical, like, AI shit. It's like, my goodness.
You can't say AI. No, this game's terrible.
You know what I mean. That word has been poisoned.
You know I mean it as a joke.
Yeah.
Destroy the tentacles. Corrupt them all.
What do you think of like those people who go through such lengths to defend something that is just objectively shit?
I wish you could find more. You should probably use that time to, like, you know, praise something that you like. Spread some energy in the world, you know.
I
mean, I'm no fucking better because I literally made a video praising Thomas and the Magic Railroad, even though it is an objectively shit movie. So, I don't really have a place to talk there.
Yeah, but you're a YouTuber, so you have more leeway.
You get away with it because people listen to you. It's like, that's a flawed mindset to have.
God, it's been a while since I last watched Magic Railroad.
Yep. I watched that shit like 30 times when I was younger.
Do you remember that one time you and I just like for a couple of weeks we just sat down together almost every day and just watched like the first 5 seasons of like Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh, it was good times. I fucking loved that.
Because you were gonna make a video out of
I
it.
love to relive it.
You just never did.
Yeah. I mean, I might do like a whole fucking like a whole series about that, where I might tackle it the same way like, you know, LS Mark does with The Simpsons and shit. I could do that. I feel like it'd be nice. But or maybe I might like tackle it the same way I did with like Sonic X, probably. But like my big issue with Thomas is that there are so many fucking seasons of it now.
And different versions.
Yeah.
And
so,
films.
You know, Because yeah, like exactly. There's so much shit in that franchise that I would have like 2 years of content just talking about nothing but Thomas if I was to dive into that whole series.
I like how the game said that you know, you not only defeated Manhandler, you utterly defeated Manhandler. You obliterated it.
This game loves to hype you up. I love how every character there's like, oh, you can see them, and just Impa's hidden by her giant fucking sword. The sword that's literally like 1.5 times her size.
Also, seeing Lana like next to like the other characters just really shows that like how much she sticks out as a Zelda character.
Oh yeah, it's really funny.
So I want to point out that Sia just got all three Triforce pieces instantly. Meanwhile, Ganondorf is like probably wondering how the fuck he's been struggling this whole time.
I think it's like in this version of the continuity, like Ganondorf has been banished, and that's why Sia is like looking for the Triforce to release him again.
But still, the fact that she got it so quickly when Ganondorf still struggles to get all 3 Triforce pieces.
Oh, that's what I love about spin-off games. It's like suddenly this random OC that you've never seen in your entire life just does something that the main villain couldn't do in like 20 games.
Even Sonic gets the Triforce before Ganondorf ever could.
It's like, no!
It's in the Lost World DLC, just like Sonic just goes through a temple. Yeah, he's got the Triforce now.
Is it wrong for me to say? Oh, Zach asked. Is it wrong for me to say I don't like using the word objective anymore?
I mean, there are words people don't like using, I guess.
I mean, if that's a word that you don't like using, then fair.
Is that Skyloft?
That is Skyloft. Yes, you're going to be going around the world. You're going to start seeing iconic locations like the Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and I think Ocarina of Time.
Fucking hell, Sia's using fanfic powers.
You're crossing the multi-plane.
I think I've said this before in a stream, but like I always wondered what the direction is to like characters who don't talk, but they make these grunt noises during cutscenes and stuff. Like, what was the direction behind that? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I always wonder that shit.
I mean, hey, it works, so it shall be fine.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, you know, when you have like Sia, like she is just moaning throughout her dialogue, and it's like, was that what the voice actress was told to do?
I assume so, yeah. Just imagine it's like, you're the voice actor of this new game. It's like, just make whatever noise you want for like 2 hours and we'll use whatever you have.
Yeah,
they give you any directions? Like, nah, it's fine.
Whenever it comes to like these like kind of games or even like anime, I would just love to imagine just like voice actors looking at like the overly sexualized sign is just, of course.
Look, fan service is the greatest filter for stuff like this. If you can't handle it, then just don't play it.
The Triforce of Wisdom was the birthright of the royal family of Hyrule.
And yet this random character mysteriously had it.
Yeah.
All the pieces of the Triforce.
I think it's around this time where like Zelda reveals herself to be Sheik, and I already like because I had like no experience with Zelda games, but I only knew like bits and pieces of it. When we were playing like one of the missions where Zelda finally reveals herself, my friend is like, "Oh, get ready for this," and I was like, "Calling her right now." She's going to say, "Because I am Zelda." She says exactly that in the game, and me and my friend just fucking pissed ourselves.
Damn, you have those prediction powers even before Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude, nothing is more hilarious than like accidentally predicting what's gonna happen in a show. And it's even more hilarious if you get like the line down to a T.
The virtual world shit, that was just the funniest running joke.
It's like, I am the god!
I remember when we started watching Virtual World, and like we saw Noah appear, and you just went, "Hi there, I'm Seto Kaiba's long lost brother," and like Henry wasn't in the call, but I messaged him saying like, "Dude, he guessed the twist almost fucking immediately." And like, but like the peak of it was like when Yugi and Noah were dueling and Noah was trying to take Yugi's body, the like, you know, the purple smoke rolled in, everyone looked around shocked, and you just went, "What, is fucking Gozaboru gonna appear or something?" Bam, there he is in the sky.
Hey Meister, just gonna say this right now, keep your horny out of chat, please.
Yes, please do.
Yeah. This ain't the stream to do it.
In my personal experience, when it comes to media, objective to me seems like a term most people use to justify like their like or dislike for something. Whenever I talk to people about films they liked, I just look back with embarrassment when I said stuff like, "Oh, but that thing is objectively terrible. Why do you like this?"
I mean, fair enough, yeah. I do feel like there is room for objective criticism when it comes to like films and stuff. Because I feel like there is something where like anybody can like universally agree that what they did in the film was bad.
Yeah, like Liam Neeson's acting in Schindler's List was objectively amazing.
Yeah, exactly. So, or it's like a massive like plot hole in a film, where it's like, oh, if they just did this, it wouldn't like the whole story wouldn't even happen. You know, I feel like you could use the word objective there. I think that's fine.
All right, path is split into 3. Who am I playing as first, Jack?
Let's go with Skyloft.
Skyloft it is.
Yeah. Enjoy the time here.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, you have the magic rod. Use the magic rod. It's fun.
But it's recommended I use the Hylian sword.
Well, fuck them.
But I got strength attack 2 on this.
Don't care.
Fuck you.
Use the rod. Use the rod!
Sword
Did
is...
you ever use the rod?
It's just there gathering dust. Why do I use this?
How dare you? The rod's a good weapon.
I like swords!
Use the stick. I like how that last mission literally just gave Lana a stick.
Yeah, she did get the Deku stick, actually.
The Deku spear. It's literally just a stick.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm sick of using magic books. What's the next best thing? A stick.
I'm always reminded of just like that one guy who's like who like did a whole rant about why nunchucks were just like terrible.
Oh, Shadowversity, God, that fucking video was so funny.
Like you have a nunchuck is just a stick with like problems.
Nothing is wrong with that stick.
A spear is a sharp
That stick is fine. Nunchucks is a spear with erectile dysfunction.
That was it, yeah. Stop!
You made me appreciate the true power of sticks.
He was just... I never heard anyone get so passionate about a fucking stick.
I always love just passionate rants like that. They're always like absolutely fucking hilarious to listen to.
Yeah.
Especially like when it's like somewhat justified as well. Like especially when like a really funny rant actually makes you consider it like otherwise. Like, huh? Yeah, sticks are actually pretty alright.
Damn, guys, like, calm down. I'm here. I will help. Just stop screaming. Oh, that's a Goron.
What's the Goron doing?
They're on our side. Don't kill the Goron, please.
Fuck this blade of grass in particular.
It's not a rock. I can't eat it.
What the fuck? I don't need my fibers.
Okay. Just a broad cut. Oh no! This guy was designed with the Wii Motion Plus. I can't hope to beat him.
No, what the fuck?
what do you think of, like, you know, people getting into a game series because they played a spin-off game?
I mean, whatever gets you into it, I don't think it's, like... I don't think it's bad. Just shows that the spin-off did what it was supposed to do. Get more fans.
But now, what would you say to those? Because I've always seen this argument be brought up online for, like, years.
Right.
What are your thoughts about those people who get into a series because of a parody?
Okay. That's where things get complicated.
Yeah.
It's like, if you get into the franchise, but then go around and start saying, oh, the parody's better, that's like, oh, okay. You're not actually a fan of the original IP to begin with. That's not really fair. Or, getting into a franchise because of a parody. I guess,
Like,
yeah, parodies definitely do tend to, like, warp the perception, like, if the parody gets, like, popular enough.
yeah.
There's definitely, like, a whole thing where it's like, take the Sonic fanbase for an instant, right? You can definitely tell who got into the fanbase out of, like, genuine love and the people that got into it because of memes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, even down to, like, their fucking reviews and shit. It's like, oh, you're just spouting a meme that was popular back in, like, 2014 and shit. Come and have an original thought, please. That YouTuber has probably lost their career at this point.
Because I always see the argument of just, like, you know, you're not a true fan because, like, you know, people who got into Dragon Ball thanks to Team 4-Star and stuff like that.
It's like, as long as you respect the IP as you get into it, then that's fine.
I actually nearly had an argument with Henry because Dragon Ball Bridge is what got me into Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, he genuinely didn't believe me when I said it. Because I agreed with the argument that you can get into a franchise through the fandom, and, you know, it's like me. I'm the example. I got into Dragon Ball thanks to Team 4-Star. And Harry was like, no, that's stupid. Why would the fan parody get you into it? And I'm like, well, I know people who've gone to Yu-Gi-Oh! Thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, so...
Yeah, Lil Karibo's probably done, like, mountains of work to, like, you know, boost the popularity of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, like, some would argue that is the case.
You use the bow for that guy.
Oh yes, I do. I forgot about that. Fuck you.
Bap!
Boom!
Sniped out of orbit.
Bap! Bada beep bap!
Bada bing, bada boom, you dead.
That's what I've heard about Mario Brothers Z creator, is that he only likes Dragon Ball Z Abridged and all the actual series is up. Well, no, I love the series
Oh,
itself.
shut, really?
Yeah, he has said it publicly.
You fucking what?
Dude, Alvin Earthworm, he's
Huh?
he's very problematic.
Huh.
It's like
That is weird.
It's like the third time
Okay.
he's off Twitter now.
Oh, really? Hello, Fi.
Kiss me.
He's like, I'm taken. Leave me alone.
Okay.
That's his defense mechanism.
But it was like, but yeah, like fucking, like the amount of shit Alvin Earthworm was like gotten himself into because of his arguments on Twitter is just, dude, just stop.
He's like, I guess he's like one of those people where it's like, dude, just stop talking.
It-
Digging yourself a grave.
Like at the first time he got, well, not cancelled, but like the first time he deleted his Twitter was because he did a massive fucking rant about why Peach is like a worthless character in the Mario franchise and how she's only good to be a damsel in distress. As you can imagine, everyone saw him a new arsehole because of that.
Yeah.
And because of the immense fucking backlash, he hopped off Twitter. He came back and was adamant that he, like, you know, he had seen the error of his ways and that he wouldn't do anything again. Second time,
Fast forward 2 weeks.
you're not wrong. You're really not wrong. That's the problem. I can't remember what it was that made him drop off the second time, though. But you know, he dropped and he was like, you know, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna talk in the YouTube community tags now. But then he was like planning on coming back to Twitter, and he said, this time I will only post updates for Mario Brothers Z and retweet, you know, the occasional like fan art of it. That lasted about a month. And he went on the fucking Team 4-star rant. And I remember specifically, I screenshotted his, like, announcement on the community tabs on his return. And he responded saying, yeah, I lied. What about it? And it's like, dude.
Oh, dear.
That's not a good thing to admit.
Okay. Why do people got into a franchise thanks to Fortnite?
Ew.
Is that the one except is like, ew, disgusting.
I mean, if someone seriously got into Dragon Ball because, you know, they played as Goku and made him floss, then Jesus Christ.
It's like, yes, you have a lot of learning to do there, bucko.
Yeah, fucko.
Do not let the allied base fall.
Well, I'm trying to get there. Fi, I hope you are coming down here because I already jumped down before the mission told me to protect you.
Fi!
Get back here!
Get down here! Yeah, go save your base. If you lose that, you die.
But told me to protect Fi! Jesus Christ! Make up your mind, game! So there's gonna be Gira. What the hell's Gira?
Giraham? Oh, he's the villain of Skyward Sword.
No, I mean, I said where is he, not who is he. I know who he is.
You see the big red dot at the bottom?
Alright,
yeah, he's there.
Okay.
You're getting close to him now.
Just gonna, you know, claim his keep first because, you know, we gotta need that keep.
He ain't got anywhere to retreat.
What are you gonna do now? It's not your keep. Oh, it looks like
me now.
It looks like he's coming this way anyway, so that's convenient.
Come to me, good sir. Stop the floating blue girl. Well, his comrades will know what he's saying, so know what he's talking about. Oh my god, she's surrounded by so many people.
It reminds me of that one Spider-Verse meme, like, everyone, stop Spider-Man! It's like, you? No, the black one!
No, Miles Morales.
Everyone's like, ah! Funny how that movie was trying to constantly go, it's like, yeah, you see, Miles Morales is Spider-Man, but they still make the joke going like, stop Spider-Man, and they don't know who they're talking about.
Yeah.
Way to shoot your own point in the film.
I like that film was still ruined for me because of just like the terrible audio mixing. It was awful.
Yeah, it's exceptionally bad.
Oh shit, did I fail the mission? Oh fuck.
Yeah, because you lost the base.
Oh shit.
The allied base is important. If you lose that, you die.
Well, I mean, Fi was doing her own thing and I had to protect her!
You can just, like, go to and from. It's fine. She's not like a glass cannon. She will be fine.
Restart from the last checkpoint. Oh, damn, fucking... Alright, so right when the base is about to fucking full...
Okay, just go to the allied base and save as many as you
Fuck
can.
you, Fi! I regret nothing! Bye, Fi!
See ya, bitch!
Thank you, I just wanted to get
Smack him a little.
2 swings in.
Hey. Bap. Just to remind you that I'm there.
Don't forget about me!
Go, go, go!
Oh, damn, there's a lot of fucking enemies here. Holy shit.
Ugh.
Well, let's tag the one with the giant health bar.
Fuck you!
Fuck you, Baltimore! Fuck you, Hyrule Field!
Bitch!
You ever like have that?
Get inside the base, so it'll regenerate the health.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oh my god,
Holy
he's almost dead.
shit! That was.
Oh, go, kill as many as you can.
Oh my god!
Holy shit, what have you done? They are holding on by fucking spit and blue tack. Jesus Christ, what have you done?
Oh, Garrett, you could not come at a worse time!
Get out, get out, get out! Oh, this is gonna be a clutch. This is gonna be a fucking clutch of a win.
Defeat Gira immediately. No fucking shit! You don't fucking say I gotta defeat him immediately. Have my bow. Have my bow.
That is not good. No.
I mean, it's stunned him.
Oh my god, this base is actually holding on by a fucking thread. One person dies and that is it. You are fucked. Come on. Go, go, go. Get him. No. I'm unlocked. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. No. No. No.
Alright, kill Gira. Okay, we're fine.
Fuck up everybody else in this base. Oh my god.
Get out of my base!
Get out of the base!
Oh my god, they just keep coming out of the way.
Will you fucks please start respawning? Why are there so few of you? Come back! Come back!
I think we're good. I think we're good.
God, that is disgusting.
Holy shit. It's just a literal freak of destruction.
Fucking hell.
Whew. I still like ATSV, but I'm worried that
Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, right. If Beyond doesn't stick the landing and ends up being a disappointment, my thoughts on Across will sour. I mean,
yeah, fair.
if the 3-Cool doesn't live up to hype, then, you know, it shouldn't ruin your thoughts on the sequel.
I mean, there definitely can be a whole thing where it's like, oh, the one thing that they set up in the sequel doesn't actually have a payoff in the 3-Cool.
True.
That could probably be like, oh, now the sequel means nothing. That allied base better be fucking reviving itself. Because that was disgusting performance, lads, honestly. What are you doing?
Says Link, the guy who took forever to actually get there to help them.
Maybe if you were around, we wouldn't be in this situation!
See ya! Oh, don't give us that attitude!
Don't you see at me?
Well, how about you shank yourself?
Oh, you down on those downs, big man. Woo, look at you, woo. This is my little headcanon that everyone just like understands what he's saying. It's like fucking I'm Groot.
Yeah.
That's kind of a trope I do really like, where it's just like, there's this one character that just has like a random sound and everybody just automatically understands what they're saying.
I like it and I don't like it at the same time, because, you know, it's a cool bit of world building that like everyone can understand, but often they have to just do the like, you know, just like, blah blah blah. What do you mean we're gonna go that way, which instantly means that we're gonna get killed? Blah blah blah. What do you mean I'm repeating literally everything you said so the viewers know what you're saying?
Blah blah blah. I will continue to mock you.
Although like,
blah blah blah. Still mocking me.
Although sometimes there is they do that trope for the better sometimes. Like, of all things, fucking, there's a cartoon that I watched with my little sister, you know, when I was looking after her and stuff. It's like Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, made by the people who made like Peppa Pig and stuff. They had like a ladybird who talks in barks, and you know, and the people could like somewhat understand him. They did have that trope on his head where it's like, how did you get here? Ruff, ruff. What's that? You stuck into the plane, then followed us all the way down, and then hid in our suitcases? You say? There's been a silence for like, ruff. It's like, well done. Like that was actually really funny. It's like I was like, okay, you turned a trope on his head. That was good.
I appreciate preschool writers just like occasionally adding genius to their shows. Like,
to give credit to that show, they had some really good humor in it. Like humor, like they knew parents are gonna be watching it with their kids, so they added in like some adult jokes that would just go over the kid's head fully.
I love it when the shows do that.
I remember
Fun for all the family.
I remember there was like one time in fucking like Peppa Pig where like the three granddads, like dog, rabbit, and pig, were like stranded on a desert island, and they said for help. And they were like thinking like, there must be something we can eat. And you see their eyes glance at each other, like in silence. They don't say anything, they just glance at each other before rescue comes for them. It's like, kids would not notice that. But holy shit, that was surprisingly dark. I loved it. It was like, that was in fucking Peppa Pig. It was just there must be something we can eat. Glances at each other.
I see big red dots that you must go and fight.
Yeah, you know what? I should probably do that. I pressed the wrong button.
Follow the missions before you get killed. Oh, big sky whale. Go for it. Capture the keep.
Oh, actually, I might as well activate this statue so I can transport quicker.
Yeah, good plan.
Alright then, Zada. No, I did. Okay. I thought I did.
Hello, fuckers!
Hello! Alright, before I deal with these guys, I gotta check you have health. If you are on fucking pixels, I swear to God. Okay, that's better.
Yay, we're recovering. We are running on fumes, boys. We can do this.
Oh my God.
If only you didn't use your special attack.
Oh, I'll manage just fine. I've got
I'll
bombs.
get it back in like literally fucking 30 seconds.
I've got bombs.
When in doubt, terrorism.
Cannibalism is canon in Peppa Pig confirmed. Apparently, yes.
It was considered for just a mere moment.
Like, I'm surprised they were allowed to have that in. Is the thing.
It's sometimes TV guidelines are just super fucking confusing on like what's allowed and what isn't.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can have some traumatic imagery and that will definitely give kids nightmares and shit like that. But hey, you can't use a swear word.
Well, didn't South Park do a whole thing on that where they like there was like a limit to how many times they could say shit, so they had like a shit counter in like one episode.
Yeah. No, it was like it was a film where because yeah, like you said, for it to be like to get to a certain rating, they had to say like a swear word a certain number of times. So what they did was they fucked with that guideline and was only one swear off from getting that rating. So that's how like they managed to get like the film. I think it's like a 17 instead of like an R-rated film. So that was cool. It's fun when creators, you know, just have fun with the guidelines they have.
I mean, South Park is always just like the show that was, you know, satirical.
Spread to mock. Yeah, it was spread to like fucking test the waters on this shit.
Yeah, I just never saw the appeal of it. I remember I watched like 3 seasons. I think Netflix had like seasons like 9 to 12. And I like sat down and watched them. It's like, okay, you know, I've got Netflix, might as well see what the hype is about. And I watched it, it's like, this is just dreadful.
This is
Like,
very just normie comedy.
Don't see why this is funny.
Yeah. I was traumatized by South Park at a young age, that's why I don't watch it.
You were?
Yeah, I was.
Wow, and I thought me getting traumatized by Majora's Mask was ridiculous.
Yeah, I watched a particularly violent scene and just never fully mentally recovered from that. Because I didn't know that South Park was a comedy.
Moral Oral was cancelled because it got too dark, but Adult Swim wanted it darker. Really?
Huh. Very rare for a fucking studio to go make it darker.
I mean,
stop being pussies.
You know, Adult Swim, it's in the name, it's Adult Swim.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Adult Swim's always about pushing that wee boundary.
I pinched his leg and he died. Who wants pork chops for dinner? God, I haven't had pork chops in ages.
Oh shit, yeah.
I'm actually think I'm having that sort of mindset where like I really want dinner, just don't know what I want for dinner. I'm thinking garlic bread.
Whoa, pig food.
Oh,
That
garlic
was
bread.
when humanity truly advanced.
Yeah. You know, it's like you really haven't lived until you've had garlic bread.
No, absolutely not. It's a rite of passage for humanity.
And it's fun for everyone. You know, even the vegans can have garlic bread.
They can't hit me with that moral fucking bullshit. Eat your garlic bread.
You can eat your garlic bread, you're gonna be happy. Garlic bread is delicious. Thank you, Zach. Someone agrees.
I think everyone collectively agrees.
Motherfucker Peter K scared. Just garlic bread! It's the future!
Indeed it is. He was a prophet. They hated the man for he spoke the truth.
I love that meme.
Yes.
I think it's like...
Yes.
What it's sort of just like, you know, just because you pay for like Twitter Premium doesn't mean that you're base. Like, shut up. Oh, do you remember that fucking just like that one guy who just like said like, no, I didn't pay for Twitter Blue, I paid for free speech, and someone turned into a light Yagami speech.
Yeah, that's funny.
That shit was great.
Literally nothing shuts down an argument or a point more than someone mocking you, pretending to be like making you act like a fucking anime character. It's so funny. It's the most humbling shit on the planet.
It's why I love the internet, man.
It doesn't pay to have an ego online. Oh boy, you gotta be able to roll with the punches because you are not gonna survive long.
Yeah. I think it's like when YouTube was like had like a massive fuck up moment. You know, just like it's like, yeah, we made this mistake with the copyright strikes. Sorry about that, and like people just responded with like YouTube's going, bleh. I don't even know, what is that clip from anyway? Do you know?
I think like the character in question is like a genocidal maniac, which is
Oh!
why that meme is so funny. Because like, yeah, this character's like responsible for killing like thousands of people. I could be completely wrong though, so take what I say with a pinch of salt.
The Central Square over for Volga's advances. What advances? He's not made any progress since he's dealt me.
You say that and then Volga somehow teleported straight to your ally base. You're like, fuck!
He just transforms into a dragon and just like fucks off. Can I?
No, you cannot beat him anymore.
Oh, piss off!
Oh, no, now he's stronger than ever. Good luck.
This cheats, so I cheat back. I should probably, like, you know, get some health.
Yeah. Probably should.
I don't see any health jars, though. Oh, I see one. Okay.
There you go. What is the color you always associate with health?
Red.
Mine's green.
Nah, I associate green with magic.
It has to be green. Green is healthy.
Oh, Jesus! Oh my god!
Die, please. Ah, you are holding on by a fucking thread. Jesus, get some health.
Fucking hell, I didn't realize I was in the allied
Stop it.
base.
Get some health. Blow up that rock. There might be a health thing.
What? Oh, good eye.
Blow up the boulder.
Piss on the moon.
Well, you know I was right. Now you can go vote him.
Oh, wait, hold a minute. I think I gotta go back to the allied base.
No.
Right before I'm about to warp. Oh, sorry. Oh, my throat is quite dry.
Oh no, this keep is at risk of falling. Shit.
Oh, that's better.
Pepsi?
Water.
Ah,
Yeah, I drink
another
water.
option. You do? No way.
That genuinely shocked my mum once. Like, she was genuinely surprised when she found out that, that I have, like, you know, a bottle of water in the fridge that I always refill. Like, she thought that I was just constantly on the Pepsi. She's like, Mum, I know water's important. I don't want kidney stones, thank you.
Bro, I don't want a heart attack, like.
You know all about kidney stones, wouldn't you, Jack?
Oh, stop.
That was like, your parents are doctors, man. How did that happen?
I don't know. Sometimes it just slips through the cracks.
Do you want to give the chat context?
The story escapes me at the moment. I'm sure, like, if you just tell me, like, the start of it, I might be able to, like, finish it off.
You were having, like, pains in your, like, it was either in your back or your side.
Oh, yeah, so I was having, like, very horrible pains. Like, in, like, the sides and shit. And, pretty much, my parents just went, like, oh, if it's... I think they said something along the lines of, like, oh, you're fine, just, like, just do, like... It's like, it might be a kidney stone and shit. And I'd be like, oh, fuck, that's bad. So, to get that kidney stone out of my system, I just drank, like, liters upon liters of water. You know, probably the most hydrated I've ever been in my entire life. And, turns out, it was not a kidney stone. I just had a sore joint.
Well, no, it was your dad who said, yeah, it's most likely a kidney stone, and your mum went, no, you just had a sore joint.
Yeah.
Like,
My parents are great. Sometimes, like, one parent will say something like that's, like, very extreme. The other parent's like, will you grow up? Like, it's not that bad. Like, I think like, there was, like, one time where, fucking, at one point I had, like multiple chest pains and shit. And obviously, when you have a random chest pain, your brain automatically assumes, like, oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack, I'm gonna fucking die. So, I went to my mom about it, going like, oh, I think I'm having problems with my heart and stuff, you know, I'm very worried. My mom just went, will you just stretch your chest for me, please? And then I stretched it, and she's like, how do you feel? The pain's gone. Yeah, that's your problem, mate. And now, every time I get a sudden chest pain, I just stretch my chest, and bada bing, bada boom, the pain's gone.
I just love
otherwise
to...
I'll fail the mission.
Hmm?
Save Vi, you might fail the mission if she dies.
She's trying to get... Well, she should be going to Great Fairy Fountain. I'm at the fountain.
You gotta save her. She's distracted by enemies.
Well, she just told me to go to the fucking fountain!
The AI is stupid. You gotta clear the path for her.
Go, go, go!
Sorry, I had to retract. My spelling was terrible. The question, which piece of media was so disappointing it made you reevaluate your opinions on a franchise you like? That's an interesting one.
On an entire franchise? I don't think I have one of those, I'll be honest. I mean, there's definitely been a few duds here and there, yeah. But has it ever made me reconsider my thoughts on everything? I can't. I think maybe Sonic Forces was so bad that I, like, reevaluated my love for the franchise for a bit.
Really?
Maybe that worked. Yeah. That definitely made me really start to look back at Sonic and go like, wow, it was a lot more complicated than I originally thought, huh?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Maybe it was like Sonic 2 as well. It's like I'm seeing like all the modern Sonic stuff now where I'm just like, God, everything about this is just awful. And everyone praises it because Sonic is acting cute.
We're still gonna have to do the podcast for 3.
I know. how I'm gonna watch the film is solely gonna be a friend is like, hey yo, you wanna watch Sonic 3? I'm like, yeah, I got really nothing better to do, so let's enjoy it, I guess.
I'm still dreading Mario 2.
Ugh, that film's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
And if it's not shit, oh boy, is it gonna be fucking mid. But of course, it made $1 billion because Mario is like video game Jesus. Of course, it was gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah, I remember people were genuinely surprised at that. It's like, it's Mario. Of course it did well.
That was like also the people who like were surprised that Barbie made like $1 billion as well. It's like, do you not know the cultural impact of fucking Barbie? She is girl Jesus, for real.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Again, Barbie and Mario could have been objectively shit movies, and they still would have made loads of money on brand recognition alone.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that people, that's like the big advantage of being a very long-lasting IP that has lasted like generations of people. Like, you know your video game character is iconic, where a grandparent who has never even heard of a console in his entire life knows who Mario is.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, my grandkids are playing those Marios.
Like, I
They're
swear...
playing the Nintendos.
I swear people just, like... People keep, like, forgetting how big Mario is. And you often see, like, people, like, you know, Sony stands and stuff saying, like, no, Crash Bandicoot is more iconic than Mario. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
There's definitely like a new type of fan where it's like they tried to say that their franchise is like way more iconic than like classic video game franchise. Like, shut the fuck up.
Like, yeah.
It's like fucking One Piece fans saying that like, oh yeah, this iconic move that Luffy did is more iconic than the Kamehameha.
Yeah,
like, bullshit.
Yeah,
name me one fucking name me the one kid in the schoolyard that was going like Devil Gum Gum Bum Bum or whatever the fuck it's called. And not doing fucking Kaiokens and Kamehamehas in the playground. Bullshit.
Just people.
Sorry.
Just like them.
Dragon Ball just wins by default.
Just them genuinely arguing that Gear 5 is just way more iconic than like Goku going Super Saiyan. It's like, excuse me?
No, fucking Goku going Super Saiyan is the entire reason y'all even got to Gear 5.
Like, how many times has Dragon Ball been referenced, not just in anime, but in Western media as well?
Like, Western media that do not know what even an anime is.
Yeah.
They're referencing Dragon Ball.
Like, fucking Spy Family referenced Dragon Ball.
Well, it's a Japanese medium.
I know, but you know, the fact that anime still reference stuff like Namek in Dragon Ball shows how iconic Dragon Ball is. And yet, Gear 5, this thing that happened, like, what, half a year ago, is apparently more iconic than one of the most...
No, Gear 5 happened in, like, fucking 2017.
Was it? I suppose
yeah,
like
it was
recent.
ages ago.
I suppose like okay, well.
Oh no, sorry, that's Gear 4. My bad. Sorry, Gear 5 was a while ago. My bad. Sorry.
Right. Yeah, just like
fuck you, Volga, you piece of shit.
Just people just making that.
Run around his corpse. Running around the corpse. Oh, you looted. Let's go.
Superman is more iconic than Goku. Well, that I agree with. Superman is definitely more iconic than Goku. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like the first ever superhero. Yeah.
Yeah, but. If you're gonna tell me that, you know, Luffy is more iconic than Batman, then you're a fucking idiot.
It was like the whole thing where people started to go like, oh, the big three in like the shonen genre was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, because you know they make the most sales and shit. And it's like, I'm sorry, no matter how many sales you have, you are not just gonna beat like the legacy that Dragon Ball left behind.
Yeah.
That shit is like straight up immortal. Goku is basically Japan's like Mickey Mouse and shit like that. Everybody knows who he is.
There were kids in the playground who did Kamehameha and Gadget guns at each other. There was ever a kid who did Rasengan.
The one kid who did Rasengan got bullied.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball arguably are the two most iconic things to have come from Japan in terms of like the anime media. Because you know, kids in the playground did, you know, reenacted Dragon Ball, but kids in the tables, they played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, like I remember back when I was a teenager, I would talk to like a friend of mine for hours on end of just nothing but Dragon Ball. Like those are very nice memories that I have. Dragon Ball is just such a fucking massive part of my life. I swear to God.
Are you gonna watch Daima when that comes out?
I'll give it a chance. You know, I didn't really like Super. I don't really like much of the modern Dragon Ball content that's coming out, but Daima is like, okay, this is new. I'll give it a shot. Because like they got a lot of like the best people to work on it, so it's like this might be good.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen the behind the scenes on it? Like, holy shit!
Yeah, they're like not holding anything back with Dragon Ball Daima, so it's like, please be good. Please let Toriyama's last project be really good.
just like the fact it had like 2 years of development is insane.
Which is insane to think about, yeah. Insane to think of for an anime series, 100%.
Yeah.
Like it's, man, it's like every so often I just keep forgetting that Toriyama's actually dead.
It sucks.
Like it sucks, but it's like my god, it just shows just how like, just shows just how much impact he's left on the world. Like holy shit. That franchise, oh boy.
Let's
Giant's knife.
move to... and
we're not just moving on and say, look, we're reminiscing on good times. We're not. It's like, you know, I'm not depressed by this. I feel at peace with that. You know, it's like I'm glad he got to it. Like, because that's the thing that like loads of these very like legacy manga authors like they don't really tend to have. Their franchise, like Toriyama's Dragon Ball story is finished. You know, like the original Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, that's done. You know, most manga creators don't ever get that, which really sucks.
Yeah.
And he's one of the lucky ones. Like, he was one of the lucky ones that were able to not only finish his stuff, but leave a legacy that strong before he passed away. Like, it would have been super tragic if Toriyama would, like, had a Kentaro Miura situation where during, like, one of the peaks of the story, like, going around, he passes away due to, like a health condition. Toriyama was the man. You may have forgotten everything because you had fucking Alzheimer's, but I respect the fuck out of you still. A drink to that.
I think it's also Takahashi was able to, you know, finish his story with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, right. Dude, the way he went out, bro. He went out like a fucking hero.
Oh yeah.
That is a man you aspire to be. Rip to an absolute fucking real one.
The thing is, like, I bought the Kindle volumes, so like, there was like, you know, a little bit at the start. He would like write something, and
yeah,
he said like as he finished, like, you know, as he was wrapping up the new millennium arc, he said that he was finally able to travel to America to see how big Yu-Gi-Oh was over there, because he had no idea. Like he said he only heard through the grapevines that it started to have a massive global impact, and he said that made him really happy. And it's like,
aww, so sweet.
Why am I attacking the Gorons? I thought we were on the same team.
These Gorons hate you. Get the fuck off my property.
They're the bad Gorons.
Yes. They're the ones just trying to defend their home.
Well, I'm gonna have to leave the chat. I've got work to do. It was nice hanging out with you. Alright, B-Meister, you have a good one.
See you later, fam.
I hope work isn't too tiring for you, dude.
Yeah. It sucks more than a bad job.
I remember, God, I remember when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like one time during lunch, it was like pissing it down outside. Mm-hmm. So I walked around the rooms and I just saw like some of my like classmates just playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but they both had like the dual discs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, what are you guys playing? And it's like, oh, it's a thing called Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's like, wow, I never heard of it. Went back home after school, and I saw Nicktoons was airing Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, oh, is this the game? And like, watch the show. It was the final duel between Yugi and Marek, but oh my god, I was hooked because it looked so fucking cool. just like the way the duel was, all the monsters coming to life on the cards. It's like, what?
what the fuck? That's so cool.
Yeah, and I remember
This is Pokemon with Edge.
Oh no, I didn't even know what Pokemon was.
Oh, okay.
I generally had no idea because like you know, I didn't have many games at all. But like, you know, I got here with Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I got a starter deck, and I was just like, oh wow, I got the elemental heroes, whatever the hell those are. But yeah, my fate was sealed since then.
I had kind of a similar experience when I was getting into Dragon Ball and like just doing art in general, where I was sitting down one day in a classroom and a friend of mine was just drawing Goku, like in the middle of like a science class, and I looked over and I was like, is that Goku? And the way they looked at me, their eyes lit up, was like, you know Goku? I was like, yeah, from Death Battle and stuff, right? Because like this was back when like Goku or something, like the first Death Battle was like all over the internet.
Alright.
And obviously my friend was a bit disappointed by that, but it was like, are you gonna watch the Dragon Ball stuff? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot. It seems like up my alley and stuff. So after like a summer holidays and stuff, I had finished the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, like from start to finish, because I just kept binge watching it. And yeah, my fate was sealed with that, and it was also how I got into art, because I saw my friend draw not only Goku but Sonic, two things that I really liked at the same time. And so I tried my hand at drawing, and of course, because I never drew before, I was shit. Like, a lot of my drawings are, like, objectively fucking terrible. But, yep, that sealed my fate, and, I am now the artist you know today.
Yeah, you really managed to get yourself such a unique art style.
It's a fucking miracle that I managed to, I'll be honest, like... It's insane, looking back at, like, my old stuff. It's like, huh, I got an art style out of this.
I still have the Sonic drawings.
Yeah, you should, like, dude, you have those Sonic drawings, you should, like, the OG Sonic drawings. Like, oh boy, those ones are like, oh, they are fucking terrible.
Do you remember when, like, when you posted your speed art, even though you showed the initial, like, sketch and stuff, people still accused you of tracing?
Yeah. Because I'll be honest, I did like reference directly from images, which is like, you know, just one level above tracing.
Yeah, but even when you did your original poses, I think with like the Knuckles drawing specifically, because that was the one where you were like, yeah, I want to like be more original with this. People still accuse you of tracing a pose, regardless.
But now I've reached a stage where I can do whatever pose I want, so that's great. Only took me fucking, what, 8 years.
I say Astro Boy
is
a
grand old time.
Japan's Mickey Mouse in terms of the birth of anime. I wouldn't be. I mean,
True. Yeah, that's true. Like, it was definitely it's like you know, Astro Boy definitely started the animes, I would say, but I'd argue that there's way more people in the world that know who Goku is, as opposed to Astro Boy.
Yeah, I keep
like,
forgetting.
A lot of people who know Astro Boy are like either very old or dead.
or they remember, like, what was it, the DreamWorks film that was done?
Oh yeah, that one that came out in like, what, 2012?
I think it was 2009. And even then, I keep forgetting Astro Boy exists.
Mm-hmm. You never forget that Goku exists. It's like, nah, he's always around.
Whether you like it or not.
He's in so many memes now. It's so funny. I hear your depression's really strong.
Yeah, I hear cancer's really strong to the foot of your hospital bed.
But, you would never say this, Goku, but, God bless.
It wasn't from DreamWorks, it was from Imagi. Right, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah. I know Nicolas Cage voices Astro Boy's father in that.
Does he?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage's been in a lot of animated films.
Well, I think that was during the time when he lost a lot of fucking money due to the financial crisis, so he had to be in a lot of dog shit films to make up for that.
Dude, Nicolas Cage always finds himself in like the weirdest fucking situations. I really respect that about the man. Man's willing to do literally whatever in a movie, like, whether it be serious or not.
Wicker Man.
Yep. Fucking Willy's Wonderland, I think.
You up?
What was like that one horror movie where like Nicolas Cage? It was basically just like a parody of Five Nights at Freddy's, like Willy's Wonderland or something.
Oh, I don't think it was Willy's. I think it was. I know what you're on about. I know exactly what you're on about because no joke, they released a beat 'em up of it on the Switch recently.
Huh.
And it looks absolutely dog shit.
Like all of their movie tie-in games.
Imagine you being the same staff that did the divisive TMNT 07. Oh, really? Same guys.
Oh, okay.
I remember they pitched a Zelda film to Nintendo, and Nintendo rejected the idea.
Now they're all over it because Mario did well.
Even though the pitch looked pretty decent for what it was worth, but yeah, Nintendo just turned it down because they weren't looking to make a film at the time.
Now they're gonna be all over that shit.
It's interesting that it's gonna be live action. That's what's interesting about it.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll see how they do.
I literally locked onto that guy and then played Ocarina. It's like, hey, Dakamaba, listen to this tune.
Here's my diss track. Just falls over, fucking gets decapitated.
Almost sounds like Willy Wonka, like using his flute to summon the Oompa Loompas.
Yes.
Willy Wonderland, actually, he picked that role because it was a no speaking role and he wanted to crack at it. That's right.
Oh,
He doesn't say anything in it at all. I forgot about that.
I love it when, like, as an actor, you just have that status where you can just pick whatever you want. You know? Imagine having that kind of financial security. That's fucking sick. It's like, yeah, I'll do this ridiculous idea just because it's fun.
I just love it when like you hear about the reasons why some actors just like, you know, it's like, oh, why did you pick to be M. Bison in this Street Fighter film? Oh, because my kids really like Street Fighter.
Yeah. And boy, how did he give a good fucking performance in that film.
I mean, he was arguably the best part about that film.
He's like the only thing I remember from that movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Henry showed it to me like a couple of months ago.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's trying to get me into Street Fighter, so we watched the Street Fighter 2 anime that was like made in the 90s. It was really fun, but like it was one of those 90s animes where they had no budget whatsoever, and so because of that, there was so much like repeated animation in the episodes, and because they didn't have like the budget to like animate anything like spectacular or anything like that, characters just sat around talking, and attacks took like 5 minutes to charge up. So funny.
I can't get into into Street Fighter. It's the way the combat is, and you could say that I'm spoiled for Smash Brothers, but like it's the whole quarter circle movement I just can't get into.
It definitely has like a very steep like learning curve.
Yeah.
100%. But it definitely rewards you if you get like better at the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to get better. Easier said than done.
Heaven forbid a video game encourages you to get better.
Well, I mean, like, it's not easy to get better when everyone you play with is just like, yeah, no worries, we can play a round or two. I'm gonna pick the fucking broken character to beat the shit out of you, though.
That's why you play the single player mode. That's how you get better. That's why you up difficulty every time you do a fight.
Alright, who's over here?
I like how you just completely ignored what I said.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh, it's your fella. You were cool in Breath of the Wild. Darunia, yeah, that's your name.
That was a cool smirk. I like that.
I know, he's cool as fuck.
Oh, okay. Do you ever see like a line in a film that shouldn't be like as cool as it is, but just the way a character said it is like, fuck, that's actually quite cool.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too is afraid of what he's created here on Earth?
Why did I know you were gonna bring that up?
Said in fucking Spy Kids 2.
Like, why did I know
Who was
that
who
was?
was cooking that fucking line? And please tell me he got a fucking raise. So iconic. Such a good line. Nothing is ever like nothing screams like actual fucking quality shit when a mid film just comes out with the most profound thing you've ever heard in your entire life.
God, it's been like fucking ages since I last saw Spy Kids. I remember I saw like Spy Kids 3D.
Oh yeah.
And it was just very distracting with the amount of times it's like, take your glasses off, put your glasses on. Like a Shark Boy and Lava Girl did that as well. It was very annoying.
Oh god, yeah.
Well,
I fortunately watched those films without the 3D stuff, like constantly getting in the way. So.
Dude, my friend I watched it with, he was insistent on watching it in 3D because, like, you know, he had the glasses, and it's like, yeah, cool. I can't watch 3D though because I'm wearing glasses. It's like, just take your glasses off. That makes it worse.
I can't see. Why do you think I'm wearing these glasses to begin with, you fool?
I remember I was so relieved when I finally got 3DS. Like, I could finally see what 3D is like. Woo! Because, no joke, chat, I can't see 3D at all. Because I have to take off my glasses to put the 3D glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I put the 3D glasses over my regular glasses, makes no fucking difference. I can't see shit. Like, people really underestimate how little you can see without the glasses, and 3D being a major factor of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yep, I'm blind.
Woo!
And you need good eyesight. I remember I tried to, I got so... God, this is gonna sound really stupid, but when I say it, but like one day I got so annoyed at the fact I couldn't see things in 3D. I tried to like come up with a concept of prescription 3D glasses. Literally, just like so, like you know, you go to Specsavers, you know, it's like, hey, they have prescription sunglasses. Why not prescription 3D glasses?
Probably a lot of science behind that, but the idea is there.
Well, I did start looking into it, but then like the 3D fad just like almost depleted entirely. It's like, well, this is just a waste of time now, isn't it?
I think it like peaked and then it just immediately died. I think when it was like when Avatar came out.
Yeah,
Like,
Avatar.
the peak of 3D.
Yeah, Avatar was like, you know, like this is the true 3D experience. I wouldn't know. I only saw it in 2D. But like seeing it in 2D, you could see just like they really want you to watch it in 3D because some things still had the faint red and blue outline. It was literally like blink and you miss it, but if you look close, then they just noticed it so much more.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, just like people keep saying, oh my god, the 3D is amazing. It's like, what's your favorite 3D film? I'm just like, none of them. Like Shaun the Sheep 3D on the 3DS.
Zach says an iconic line from a film you wouldn't expect. Neville's speech in Deathly Hallows Part 2.
That's a good speech, to be fair.
Neville had such fucking good development in the books. He was so good.
Yeah.
Bit of a badass in the films as well, so that was nice.
Like, in the book, just like fucking just like Voldemort just put the sourcing hat on him and just watched it burn.
It's like, damn, okay.
Like, fuck.
Damn. He pulls out the sword of Gryffindor, for he is worthy.
Happens over there, Darunia.
Fucking friendly fire. Why are you attacking me? I'm on your side!
Traitor!
You bitch!
Alright.
Snipe the fella.
Oh, sweet.
You will not snipe the fella.
Okay.
Now you must recapture a keep.
These will go on Outpost back.
Mm-hmm. I just gotta get the East Keep back.
Hurry up and take the Boulder Keep. Sheik, why don't you do it? Hey?
Why are you always in fucking danger?
It becomes the ally base. Ah, I see you've all grown strong. Hopefully Link is doing better with. Hopefully Link is doing well with his ally base. Meanwhile, Link. Ah!
I already get so many hey listens from Proxy. What the fuck?
Just one swipe and it just falls.
Be gone, Satan.
I mean, let's be honest. If you get whacked with a giant sword, you would fall too. But just like, how would you look at someone who is able to wield a giant sword without difficulty, and you think, yeah, I could take him.
I can take him. Nah, I'd win.
Doesn't he lose when he says that though?
No, he actually does win. I am getting into Jujutsu Kaisen because a friend of mine is obsessed with it, and he wants me to see what he sees. And the thing is about Jujutsu Kaisen is that its storytelling style is very weird, wherein Season 1 just has like a lot of these very deep moments happening, but you don't really know any of the characters enough for you to really care.
Right.
And it's only when you get around to Season 2 does it start like recontextualizing everything, and that's when like all the really emotional shit starts happening. So it's a bit of a curve. Never really experienced this with a show before, so it's new to me. I mean, I'm still enjoying it, mind you. Like, the animation in it is like fucking incredible because it's done by Madhouse, which is like the one studio that has all the popular animes now. But yeah, aside from that, I'm just like, why should I care? I don't know any of these guys.
My friend keeps sending me to watch Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8. Oh, that's a name I've heard of, yeah.
Oh yeah, I showed you the really fucking impressive opening.
Yeah. It's like pretty.
I know.
What's it about?
I mean, I am like I do have the Shonen Jump app, so maybe I'll give it a read.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that reminds me. I need to the new Spy Family chapter's out. I need to give that a read.
It's like a to-do list.
I mean, Spy Family gets updated every like 2 weeks, so.
Oh, okay.
Is this the remake of the Zelda CGI game? Imp is there. I wonder what Link's up to.
Link's like, fuck. The allied base is in danger.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's in danger because enemies are advancing towards it. Just defeat the
Yeah, I
remaining
see
should
it,
be
I
good.
see it, I see it. I'm going.
So, alright, I'm fucking moving.
Oh, it's a bomb shoot. Okay, we should probably take care of that.
Kill the bomb shoe.
That's not good.
Use all magics and special attacks on this fucker.
I use bombs to explode the bomb.
If only that worked.
Can you imagine?
Why is it invincible? The bombs! It's a bomb!
Oh, thank God.
And it's destroyed.
Speaking of Madhouse, I found a used Blu-ray Season 1 of One Punch Man box set. Ooh.
Huh, nice. I remember One Punch Man was like a Madhouse passion project. And that's the reason why Season 1 looks so good.
Didn't they give Season 2 to the studio that does slice of life shit?
Yeah, slice of life and romance animes. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
How's you all doing today? Doing fine, thanks, Sapphire. How are you doing?
Yeah, how'll be life with you, fella? Fucking bomb shoes.
Impa just covered in soot.
Yeah. Cartoon looking ass.
Yeah. Recapture the West Boulder Keep. Okay, I suppose I'll do that now. Nope, not that way. Wait. No. Yes. Wait. No. Yes. Yes.
What are you doing?
I don't know!
Find a direction and just go with it.
Ah!
I'm always the kind of person where if someone tells that you must go west, I'm always the kind of like, oh, okay, never east, oh, okay, that way. I always have to do that in my fucking head.
Wait, did you say sour wheat?
Yeah, never eat sour wheat.
I've never heard sour wheat before.
What do you say?
Shredded wheat.
Never eat shredded wheat?
Yeah, the cereal.
Because I never eat sour wheat makes more sense. Because you wouldn't eat sour wheat.
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat shredded wheat because it's terrible.
It's not, actually. It's quite fucking good.
Shredded wheat's dog shit.
It absolutely is not.
It absolutely
That
is.
an iconic breakfast.
Iconic my ass!
I will not hear shredded wheat fucking slander. Thank you very much. Not in this fucking household.
I will slander it as much as I want because fuck shredded wheat.
Boy, you wrong. You wrong for that.
No, I'm
tell you what.
right.
You absolute chat, back me up. If you turn against me, I'm banning you.
Yeah, Americans, back us up on this European cereal.
It's the one time I value your fucking opinions.
I love season 2 of One Punch Man, not gonna lie.
It's
I know,
solid with the writing.
I know
Like,
the
writing definitely
animation
saves it.
ain't good, but I enjoy where the story was going more than season 1. Question for Jack.
I agree.
Sub or dub for One Punch Man?
I've been watching the sub, but from what I've seen the dub, it's fine. Like, you know, guy does decent performances. I don't like Genesis' voice though. That's like, that was the one where I was like, no, it sounds a bit odd.
Yeah, you're not really picky with your subs or dubs.
No, I'm really not. I like whatever I watch the anime with first. That's just the one I stick with.
Yeah.
If there happens to be a dub, I just watch it automatically. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then if the dub is like especially bad, it's like, oh, okay, I won't watch the sub then.
Thankfully, the dubs.
Then again, like,
the dubs were right in like Spy Family and stuff.
yeah, gets the job done. Lloyd's voice is fine.
Oh Jesus! I got juggled by the bolters.
Save the captain in the back. Go behind yourself.
What?
Sheik needs help.
Wait, where is she? Oh,
There she is.
I'm literally going here anyway, so fuck you.
It's like, oh, thank God. Imagine she was like on the other side of the map.
I fucking bet. I don't know much about cereal, but I do know that the bee from Honey Nut Cheerios is a gambling addiction. That's a mascot we don't have over here, believe it or not.
No, we don't have the bee. Mainly because he was probably arrested for his gambling addiction.
The bee in the UK Honey Nut Cheerios is like, when the fun stops, stop.
Yeah. The Allied base is in imminent danger.
What? For what?
There's like one Goron that's absolutely fucking destroyed. It.
The fucking goat.
It's like, really, guys? One Goron? Fuck off. You got rubies.
God, they're going ham on the guitar with this.
Yeah, it's good shit. The soundtrack in Hyrule Warriors is stellar.
You guys gonna move? No? Okay. Fuck you, I guess.
The
What is
Allied
it-
base is in danger.
what is
Defeat
it in
Darunia
danger
very,
of?
very quickly. I think it's probably because like Darunia is about to like, you know, go over there. So it's like, oh, okay, just beat him in his own game.
Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben, Reese's Puffs, and Fruity Pebbles are better. Fucking Sugar Puffs? Ugh. Ugh. Hate that cereal.
Sugar Puffs. Why does that sound familiar?
I think I had like the shitty mascot of the Honey Monster.
Yeah, I'm lost on this one, I'll be honest with you.
I'll...
Snipe the thing!
Yeah, I'm kind of surrounded by Gorons right now.
They won't attack you.
They were literally
Sit around
attacking me when I tried to snipe it.
They sit around because they're idiots.
Sugar
Be
Puff.
gone, bitch!
What a Sugar Puff? I'm fairly certain they're called. I'm gonna have to look this up now.
Google it.
Jack.
Sorry.
Yeah, sugar. Yeah, like this cereal. I'm just gonna send it to you. Like, fuck this cereal.
Yeah, give me news. What? I love that cereal.
Fuck you. It's
That cereal's amazing.
It's the
What are you
worst.
talking about? Nah, fam, you just have shit taste.
my taste is completely fine. Thank you very much.
Chat, he's wrong. I fucking love Sugar Puffs. They were my childhood.
Want to show us, folks, in the chat? Well, Jack, you explain it since you like it so much.
Well, it's like Sugar Puffs. I don't really know the best way to describe them, like, but they're a cereal where it's like they're a bit the grains are a bit small. You know, they're very nice and sugary and shit, and they just taste great. I mean, granted, they get like very soggy very quickly, so you have to like speed run when you eat them, right? But I like them. They're great. They make the milk taste amazing, and it's very, very good. Good for the soul. Though, like the mascot looks like a discount Barney, so it's a bit weird.
Dude, but the honey monster.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell you what I do like.
But also,
Tell you what I do like fucking shreddies.
oh, shreddies are great. They're fantastic.
Everyone knows they're knitted by nanas.
Yeah, I love that. I love that marketing for freaking shreddies. It's so strange.
Oh, but like that's like the British charm in it, though.
Oh yeah, exactly. Though the British people were like, oh yeah, we're gonna like fucking Cocoa Pops had a whole controversy. Like, we're gonna remove Coco as the mascot because he's racist. Like, we never saw Coco as a black person. He was a monkey. What are you guys trying to say?
Oh no, I'm just reminded of the controversy with Monkey Ball that's been happening recently. If you've seen it,
I have not. What's this all about?
So Sega is introducing a thing called Sega Pass, and I'm assuming it's like a subscription service they're gonna do or something. But
okay.
they added like costumes to Monkey Ball that are exclusive to the Sega Pass. One of them is like a Shadow hat, and they basically showed like Shadow over Eye, and people were saying that Shadow is on the wrong colored monkey. What's the implication there? There could be a wrong color of a monkey?
Guy's white. Why would you say that? That go on.
So you tried going after Sega for being a bit racist and putting on the wrong monkey. There's a right monkey?
Makes you think. Really makes you think.
Oh, hey, Ruto.
Hello, fella.
Ruto, is that stance absolutely necessary? You can't just stand normally. Well, Jack is going to lose sleep tonight.
Must use the elegance. Fuck, the sword in particular is mine.
Input doesn't look where it went. It just lands on her head.
It's like, oh god, fuck it. Just gets sliced in half.
It's like that one fucking edit I love where it's like Trunks does that, like for
yeah.
He throws the sword, looks like going into his holster, but it comes to the back shot, and the back of his jacket's torn.
God, such simple edits can give me so much joy. I watched that for the first time and it just brightened my fucking day. You now have a serrated edge. It's even better.
You imagine Input just like looking at all of these weapons like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these? It's like, giant
Link
knife.
is like in another continent.
It's like, giant knife, cool, bigger on sword, awesome. Who the fuck has crossbows?
I don't know anyone with crossbows.
All the soldiers have spears!
What do you mean the hero has a female version of him? What the fuck? I thought there was only one.
I like the monkey from Donkey Kong. Can't remember the name though. I got rocks! Literally just 30 rocks.
Hey, they can make the best of rock weapons.
Rocks!
Rocks!
Alright, I think it's about enough time to call it a stream. We've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. Do you have any closing words you want to say?
Kind of stuck for thoughts right now, I'll be honest.
Really not that hard.
Eat your cereal. And, don't let anyone tell you otherwise if your cereal's bad. You know? There's a high chance they might be wrong.
Hey,
Except
kids,
when they're right, in
remember
which case
to
stop
brush
eating
your
it.
teeth and eat your cereal.
I mean, yeah, good advice.
And if you want to be really hardcore in front of your friends, drink some orange juice after you brush your teeth.
Assert dominance amongst your friends. T-pose while you do it. Floss on them haters, or whatever they say in the fucking modern kid lingo.
How do you do, fellow kids? Alright.
I felt the disc in my back slip as I said that.
Wait, aren't
I'm
you like
23.
21?
I'm 23, yeah.
Fuck you, like, I'm turning 26. Fucking guy acted like he's old when I'm fucking older than him. Anyway, so this has been Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys like what you see and you want to see more, be sure to let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we're gonna do Lana's first mission of the split scenario and see where else the journey takes us.
Yeah.
If you want to help support the channel, links to everything down below. Throne, PayPal, completely optional, but just thanks for looking in the first place. Check out Honest Bonds and Shadows. Links to them can be found down below as well. And all artists involved in the art for the streams, they can be found down below as well. And yeah, that's all I got to say, really. And subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. He's Manga Writer, and I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao.
See ya.
I've got to work on a better outro list. It just turns to a